On Monday, July 18, 2016, at approximately 17:30 hours, 7 Big Island residents were able to return to the welcoming arms of their loved ones thanks to the heroism, decisiveness, and skill of 3 Hawaii Fire Department personnel. 3 young children were playing along the bank of the Hakalau River, and 2 young adult bodyboarders were out surfing when heavy Malka rains caused a flash flood in the river. When the young children got swept out by the rushing waters, the bodyboarders and an auntie and uncle of the children attempted to rescue them, and they too found themselves caught up in the relentless river current. As we departed the station, we all knew this had the potential to be a bad call, as a flash flood warning was in effect from the remnants of former Hurricane Celia, and we could see that the sky in the Malka direction was black. Chopper 1 personnel quickly made the decision to head up the coast to Hakalau Beach Park, and it was there that they spotted 7 persons floating in the ocean just outside of and just south of Hakalau Bay. They quickly radioed in a situation report. From the air, Chopper 1 personnel were able to make out 7 persons floating on 3 boogie boards. The ocean was a dark chocolate brown, and there was large debris floating in the river's current. From the air, no one appeared to be in distress, but it was impossible for them to determine ages, genders, or abilities. They quickly formulated a plan, identified a suitable LZ, and then FRS Chun Fat and FRS Robello deployed into the water. Once in the water, FRS Chun Fat and FRS Robello realized that one of the victims was a young girl estimated to be only about 6 to 7 years old. Although she was sharing a boogie board with an adult, they knew that if she somehow got knocked off the board by debris, there would be no hope of finding her if she went under. While in the water, they devised a new plan and the extrication process began.
And the uncle was helping, so they all was together all of that, floating on 3 boards. Yeah, so I was like, oh, I said, you guys are so lucky to be alive.
FRS Chun Fat stayed in potentially shark-inhabited waters laden with debris, while FRS Jason Robello deployed 7 times to extricate each of the victims and bring them to safety. It should be noted that the entire time FRS Chun Fat was in the water, he had 0 radio contact with ground or air units. It should also be noted that although FRS trained to deploy from the chopper, this incident presented a special hazard in that there were large trees floating in the area in which they were deploying. Pilot Paul Darrell demonstrated exceptional piloting skills and calm under pressure by finding a suitable deployment location and also navigating around the large ironwood trees along the coast and to the small grassy landing zone on the south side of the river. He did this not once, but 8 times, all without any assistance from ground units. Engine 1 finally arrived on scene to find that the concrete bridge on the floor of the valley that cuts from the north to the south side of the river was impassable. We would later determine that the water level rushing over the bridge was at least chest high. Eventually, ground units were able to make contact with all the victims and determined that they were all injury-free and certainly happy to be back on solid ground. Despite all the delays in getting ground support units to them, these men's courageous efforts led to a successful outcome for everyone involved. The brave actions, calm under pressure, and exceptional performance that FRS Chadwick Chun Fat, FRS Jason Robello, and pilot Paul Darrell demonstrated on that day are truly justification for SARA Awards, and I would like to nominate all 3 of them.
Thanks guys for rescuing us.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
What's up?
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
guys.
All right. I want to thank you guys for being out there.
This is good. Thank you,
Thank you, Waikio Fire Station.
Thank you, Waikio Fire Station.
Saving all the lives.
Can live another day and all.
Yeah.